What's happening, everybody? I'm Steve, and welcome back to Junk Drummer TV, where I give my initial reactions, my hot takes, and my analysis on the drummers of today and yesterday, and maybe tomorrow if I stick around that long. I'm a professional drum teacher and a gigging musician, and I have been those things for around 27 years. When you have a YouTube channel and your friends know about it, especially if most of your friends are musicians, they're always sending you suggestions to varying degrees of usefulness. But today's video, I think, is very useful because I get to talk for the first time about a non-pro drummer, definitely a drummer, but not a professional, and I also get to talk about maybe my favorite stand-up comedian. He's at least in the top 3, Bill Burr. Bill Burr, he's amazing. I love this guy. I'm so glad I get to talk about him today. I knew that he was a drummer. I've seen some videos here and there. I saw a video of him playing with, like, I think another stand-up comedian doing a really impressive AC/DC impersonation. So I saw him play on that video. I've also heard him talk about playing drums both on clips from his podcast and the Joe Rogan experience. So let's watch today a non-pro drummer and see how he does. And, you know, of course, it's Bill Burr. He's going to take the hardest road to travel and play John Bonham, For Your Life, Led Zeppelin. It looks to be like with a Led Zeppelin tribute and or cover band. Let's see what he's got. But before that, if you like what I'm doing and you think I deserve it, please give me a like and a comment and a share. It really helps me out. If you really like what I'm doing, go check out my merch table. Go check out my Patreon, all that good stuff. Let's watch Billy Badass, Bill Burr.
Come on! Give us a go.
I think he may have muffed the count in. I'm not going to be hard on him. I want to watch this like a lot of my students who are like what I call non-traditional students, or like, you know, cats who are older. Most of my students are kids, high school, junior high, for the most part, middle school, I guess. Junior high shows my age. So I'm not going to be super hard on him if this is not, you know, fantastic. But I do think that he may have muffed the count in.
Give us a go.
No, he didn't. Shut up, Steve. You're an asshole. Good man. What a dickhead I am. The little smile he gives, you know, he's a drummer, right? He's a drummer. This brings him joy. I don't think that you're a drummer or a musician, for that matter, if it doesn't bring you joy. You know, first impressions, it's pretty damn good. You know, it's pretty damn good. This is if you're going to do a Bonham tribute and you're not a pro level drummer, and maybe not pro drummer is not the best way to put it, but at least like a regularly gigging drummer, this is a good song to do. He's being too careful, and, you know, probably for good reasons. That's a lot of pressure, man. I've talked about this with other drummer friends of mine, and I actually have a friend who has this drum set. Like, and I know this is a tribute, but if you're gigging with the Bonham kit, with the amber Vista lights, with the 26 and the 14 and the 16 and the 18, man, you're really putting yourself in a corner as someone who's, you know, a clone. See, Greta Van Fleet. Obviously, this makes sense. It's kind of funny that he's kind of playing like a ginger drum set. He's nailing the groove so far. I don't want to turn this into like a drum teacher tells Bill Burr what he should do, but I would give suggestions. Go for it more. You have facility. You can play. You're nailing the feel of the groove, which is a hard thing to do. You can read a groove and not make it feel right, and he's doing that. Just rock more. Like rock more would be the first thing I would say, because you're killing it. You're playing it pretty damn good, but just like more. Ooh, lead singer guy, man, I'm telling you, we're not gonna bury you too much. You're trying to recreate maybe the greatest frontman in all of rock and roll. You know what I mean? Yeah, right there. One of the many things that so many people get wrong when they're trying to reproduce and or channel Bonham is they forget that, like, he wasn't a straight feeling rock drummer. There's a lot of funk and jazz, for lack of another way to put it, in his playing. This drum fill right here, which is probably kind of taken from the recorded performance. Listen to how he doesn't go, he swings the shit out of it. All right, that's peak John Bonham interpretation. That's good. Good, Bill Burr. Right here. A one and a one and a two, right? So it's like he's like swinging those 16th notes. You can think of it as like swinging 16th notes, or like playing. Think of it as sextuplets and taking every the second note and the second to the last note away. It's sort of the same thing. That's just thinking of it transcriptionally, if that's a word. Point is, that's an element of Bonham's drumming that a lot of people don't get right, is like he didn't play deathly white guy straight. He played swung. Like if you go listen to Stairway to Heaven, all those drum fills are swung like crazy. And Bill Burr, greatest stand-up of our time, possibly, just nailed that snare drum fill. Great. His cymbal hits are a little weak. Bill Burr, there's nothing weak about you. I would tell him to dig in more. Now, these cymbals aren't the right cymbals for the Bonham setup. Use like all 18, 19, 20-inch crashes. These are kind of small. Man, smash those things. Okay, even right there, which was, and that's something that Bonham did. He would play drum fills one time through a little straighter, and then the next time a little swingier. And Bill just played that paka-taka, not da-da-da-da, paka-paka, just a little lilt in there. Good. And I tell you what, unless he's practiced with the 26-inch bass drum, if he's never practiced that with one before and it's like the first time, man, if you've not played on a 26, I play on a 24 regularly, and even a 26 feels completely different. It feels like you're just playing into a pillow with no rebound. And if he has no experience with that, he's controlling that bass drum pretty damn good. That's not easy to do. Okay, this is good. This is the best that he's played. I think this is the first time he sat down. It's almost like right here. We're going to take it back. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, right here, and you can tell that he's like settled in, and he's nailed these transitions from, like, I guess what you call like a bridge or something. This song doesn't really have like a traditional verse chorus bridge. It's very non-linear, which is one of the things that makes Led Zeppelin great. Him navigating all of this, and there's a moment where you can tell where it's just like, I can do this shit. Everything up until this point, not everything, but a lot of stuff up until this point was a little tight. He's looked like he's playing in front of a big ass crowd, and I'm sure he's not worried about being in front of a big ass crowd because he, sells out Red Rocks, but he doesn't play in front of a big ass crowd regularly on drum set. I'm assuming maybe he does, but right here you can see a musician, and he's very much a musician based on what I'm seeing. Just relax and just like, yeah, I got this shit. It's been a while since I've thought about this tune. I think there's a little bit of a odd time thing in there that he just nailed. Okay, now he's yeah, Bill Burr. Okay, so now he's playing this with the dick swinging swagger that John Bonham did. Like, this song is a sexy, slinky, dick swinging groove, and Bill Burr's playing it that way right now. Just watch his, I would like to, I'm not going to do it, but if you go back, 2-3 minutes of him playing, where we 2 minutes before, and even his body gestures were tight. Watch how his whole body's loose now. He's really playing it. He was playing at it before. Now he's inside of it. Don't speed up, Bill Burr. Don't you speed up now. Come on, man. You're slinging it. Don't speed up. That'll kill the groove. Okay, so this song goes on for another 3 minutes. We're going to do the whole 7-minute jam. Man, you know what? Wait, let's see. Because this kind of sounds like where we should have some improv. If you're a big Led Zeppelin fan, you've seen and heard any of their live stuff, he's even kind of doing the improvisational Robert Plant stuff. Let's see if Bill Burr starts stepping out and trying to improvise with the band. Okay, not really. That's fine. It should have been right around there. He should start opening it up a little bit more. A little more drum fills. Start propelling the song along, right? We're in to 3 or 4 minutes or so of that song. You need to start propelling. Man, that's pretty good, man. Bill Burr, he's already the greatest stand-up of our time, perhaps. And a pretty damn good drummer. Let's get this dude's face off here. Let's go somewhere else. Yeah. Let's see that guy while we're doing this little breakdown. That was fucking impressive and took a lot of balls to go play on Bonham's kit at a Bonham bash, apparently, and play with a fair to Midland Led Zeppelin tribute / cover band. The only thing that Bill Burr's missing from being a fucking really good drummer is reps. And I know he's busy, But Bill Burr, if you played in a band, I'm assuming you live in New York, because doesn't every stand-up live in New York or L.A., or I guess Austin now? If that guy was playing like a gig a week or 2 gigs a week, like kind of, local gigging, and get reps under his belt, he'd be really good. He'd be fucking really good. He has a fantastic bass, pretty good fundamentals. As a drum teacher, always looking at like technique and stuff. Nothing that when I'm looking at technique, especially with someone who's already established as a player, I'm just looking for things that can hurt you in the long run, because you can do damage. Take it for someone who had tendonitis for fucking almost 2 years. You can do damage. Technique's great. Foundation's great. Facility, coordination, reps. Bill Burr plays once or twice, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a month for a year or two. You could call him for just about any rock gig based on this performance. There you go. That was really fun. I got to talk about Bill Burr. I love that guy. If y'all enjoyed all that, please give me a like, comment, and share. Check out my merch table. Check out my Patreon. Really help me out. I have angered the algorithm. The algorithm loved me early on, and it fucking hates me now. So keep practicing until it's easy.